Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. During this video I will use AppSeed and the latest design integrated into the platform to generate some simple starters in Flask and Django using only a visual wizard and at the end I will start the project just to see that everything is generated as it should. So for newcomers, AppSeed is a platform that uses in-house developed automation tools to build digital product much faster. And our end products are used by many developers across the world. The project has more than 2 years since activated to the market. Let's access the generator page. Anyone, even without an account, can access this page, access the generator, and build his future project. So the first step to into this process of coding a new project is to select the design. For this demonstration, I will use the latest UI integrated into generator. It's the black dashboard from Creative Team. It's a super popular design. Okay, the next step is to select the backend and the backend framework. If you prefer Flask, choose Flask. If you prefer Django, it's also supported. Let's use Flask for the first starter. I will disable the database. So in this settings page, the user can select the persistence between SQLite, MySQL, or without database, and the deployment enhancement can be powered by Docker or Heroku. Let's go further and generate the code. So this process should be super fast. In this case, took only a few seconds. The zip archive it's available here. You can also browse the GitHub and grab the sources for later use. I will download the zip archive for this first project. So the project is here. Let's extract all the files. Okay, so our project starts with F3. Okay, F3. Now the easier way to start the project in a local environment in case you have Docker is to execute the Docker setup. No need to build the virtual environment to specify the environment variables required by Flask. So you just hit one command and the application should be accessible in the browser. So the setup is finished. Let's access the browser and see the application. Okay, so this is it. Okay, the UI is super nice. It's has this dark layout. We can switch modes. So it's really cool. So please notice that this starter has no database, so in case you want to uh, authentication layer, you need to code it yourself, or go back here to the generator and generate another project with database. And when you select a database, you'll have the authentication as well. So I will keep the SQLite persistence for our next project. I will keep Docker because I'm lazy and I want to execute the application super fast. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Okay, so the application is built. Let's unzip the new project. So this time the project starts with one D. I will stop the previous 1D. Okay, let's start the project using Docker. The application with the database and authentication redirects the guest users to authenticate and create a new account before accessing the private pages. So we should see this flow applied to this starter. Let's access the project. As you can see, we are guest users right now, so we need to make an account. There is no account right now. Let's create a new one. Test at AppSeed. Of course, you can use any credentials you want. So the user is created. Log out. Test pass. So this time the application uses a database. We can choose, of course, to use MySQL and PostgreSQL, but for now, SQLite for this demonstration it's enough. Let's generate another project using Django. I will keep the defaults here. Django SQLite Docker. Let's generate the project. Whoa. In less than 10 seconds we have the project. I will go here and unzip the sources. Perfect. Let's stop the previous starter 3.6 and also use Docker to start the project. So the Docker setup automatize all the necessary steps, create the virtual environment, run the Django migration, set up the environment, and start the app. So we don't have to do almost anything, almost nothing. Well, the application is up and running. Let's access it into the browser. Okay. So it's Django now. Okay, I will take a strong password because Django is quite strict with the security and requires a strong password to when we create a new user. Let's use this password to access the interface. Of course, will not work because the application is not shipped with any default users. I will create a new user and use a strong password. The user is created. Let's authenticate. And voila, the application is up and running. We can use it in our project. So basically in less than 5 minutes using AppSeed, we've built 3 different projects. The first one was a Flask project without a database. It's basically a simple Jinja project. The second was a Flask project powered by SQLite and authentication. And the third project, it was a Django project built, of course, on top of the same UI. So using this simple flow, you can generate identical starters with any design you want, provided by AppSeed, of course. This one it's quite nice. Is the data table from coded teams. Pixel is designed by Tinsberg. It's super nice and popular among our users. Material kit also, it's an amazing kit, Bootstrap 5 kit, provided by creative team. You can see here the demo. So guys, this is the presentation. Let us know what you think. Please provide feedback and help us improve the service. As mentioned before, the service is free, and generated code is licensed under the MIT, which means that the sources can be used in commercial projects or for e-learning activities. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Have a super nice weekend, guys. Bye.